Welcome to a Let's Play for Fallen Earth. Fallen Earth is a recently released MMORPG. I will tell you more about the story and background and stuff while I'm actually playing it. Currently we are at the character editor, so I will try to create a character rather quickly so we can start soon. The editor is average, I'd say. You have quite some options, but apart from scale and gender you can't really change the body shape, and since sooner or later the characters are heavily armored, the scale and gender is actually the only thing that will distinguish you from other players. Well, except of course the equipment. So the character creation is mostly something just for yourself, but even with its limits, it's fun nonetheless. So, Fallen Earth was released 1 or 2 weeks ago, so it still has some bugs. Most of them are of a minor sort. Some of them are still having quite some impact on the game, but I hope they will be fixed soon. Fallen Earth is a classless game, which means that apart from the looks, every character at the start will be the same as the game progresses. You will gain advancements points, which you can distribute to gain new skills and shape your character the way you like, and later you will also join a faction, which will as well allow you to get new skills depending on the faction that you joined. That's already not that bad. The game has 6 factions, but unless you want to roleplay or something, you don't have to care that much at first, since you will join the faction around level 15 or higher and not before. Though it might make sense, of course, to first have a look at which factions exist, and you can then try to make a character that exactly fits to your faction, to the faction you want to join later on. Nearly done. I already have one character in this game, which is some rifle character, currently around level 16. It doesn't look... I think we are about done here. Maybe face. That seems okay, I guess. That looks okay. Eye color, skin color. The game has only the game you can only play humans, so it's not like in some other fantasy MMORPGs where you can also play some other races. And which is nice is that you can use spaces even in your names to give them a first and a last name if you desire. I think that's okay so far. Now, this is my other characters. You can look at which they might look like at a higher level. Well, the game has 45 levels, so level 16 is just a third or so through the game. Fallen Earth takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting. It takes place at about 2050 or so, where a virus showed up, which already caused lots of trouble. It's called in the game the Shiva virus.
Hello, can you hear me? Come to the computer terminal.
Yes, I can hear you, and I will come to the terminal, but only to skip the introduction. Because I know how to navigate and such. And you might want to see the game instead.
We don't have much time, so are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Alright, I'll respawn you somewhere safe. Oh, and if you suddenly drop dead, don't worry about it. It's normal.
Thanks for the warning.
Welcome to LifeNet, a product of Global Tech. If you're seeing this, you are dead. But don't worry, with LifeNet, death is just a minor setback. You may be feeling confused, disoriented, or even a little scared. It's understandable. You just had your vigorous, happy life interrupted by...
explosion.
Please, accept our condolences. But no more dwelling on the past. Right now, LifeNet is reconstructing your body. Thanks to our patent, physical fitness will... The magic of...
I will skip this here because it's rather long. So the story is to some... I can also mention it later while we quest. First, we choose a starting town. There are like 6 starting towns which focus on combat. If you desire to concentrate on that, 2 for crafting and 2 for support. Now my first character was into crafting and rifles, but I really like the crafting system of this game, so I will go crafting again. Though maybe the support stuff is interesting too, but I will try that out some other day. So we can go to Midway or South Burb. You can later also travel to... the map doesn't show too far so far. You can also travel to the other starting towns if you want to, which ain't too hard. If you want to, that is.